Hello, God, hello, everybody. Welcome to Graded Point Live. I was trying to hit. I was trying to hit the entrance, and I heard a beep again. Why did your oven beep twice?
Because I was turning off the timer.
Wow, you couldn't do that before.
You know, some ovens have silent timers, right? You can just not have that on.
My oven does not have that because it is a cheaper oven.
Oh well. So. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest tonight. We're trying to be on our best behavior, but it's not working out. We have
goodness.
We have Miss Mandy Summers with us tonight, the creator of Wart the Wizard. How are you doing tonight, Mandy?
I'm good, thank
And
you.
into the trash you go.
Sometimes Piper needs her times out. So anyway, this is. I don't know why. I thought this was. I was like, we're gonna have a guest tonight. To go like this and to go like that, everything will be fine. Nah. Nah.
This is me behaving myself on the sound effects, though.
I think it's going quite smoothly.
Well, I've seen some of the streams you've been on, so you're probably right.
Yeah, right?
I mean, you were. What was it? Last weekend, you were on a stream with Ethan, and all y'all did was watch Rainbow Bright commercials.
Yes, and it was awesome.
Did we do a show like that where we watched old Robotech toy commercials, or was that just us chilling after the fact?
That was chilling after the thing. We don't. Yeah. That we were just chilling afterwards. People were upset that Piper got kicked out. The chat is revolting. Got a full-scale panic.
It's called Piper Containment Zone.
Of course the chat is revolting. Goodness.
Hyper Panic 2019.
Oh, okay. But anyway, guys, supposedly the focus is on our guest. Okay, that's how it works when you have a guest. So just So Mandy, Wart the Wizard. Tell me about it. Tell what's going on with it.
Okay, so it is a comic book that I have written for my daughter. I took it from stories that I used to tell her when she was going to bed and didn't want to read any of her books. And Wart's a level 1 wizard that lives in Brightmoor, and he has no spells. He's got to find items and figure out how to use them, kind of like in the old King's Quest games. And he's really just wanting to get a beard, and so he can make people think that he's a great wizard.
Oh yeah, I remember
It actually sounds really cool.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, like, a beard is like a sign of status within this world.
It is because they don't grow them; they have to earn them. And the greater the wizard, the more epic the beard. And as you can see from Wart, he has no beard.
Yeah.
Well, even in the real world, a fine beard is an excellent, indicator of status as well as a source of power.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going through the art, and you did the art and the writing, correct?
That's right. I've had some help from Kyle Ritter with my colors, but other than that, it's pretty much been all.
Yeah, Kyle Ritter. Is there anything he can't color? I mean,
no, not at all.
Because I'm going on the screen. I'm looking, going through the art a little bit, and I like the look because it's very, very for kids. Reminds me of those like
Right.
reminds me of the children's books like when you're growing up, and it's more whimsical, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Yes, and that is what I was going for, is a more, because all of my ideas kind of came from a lot of this, I guess you would call it like retro type stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the look I was going for, is to make it simple and just like it was when we were kids. Yeah, I mean, not like the comics. The comics back then were great, but the art, I mean, but yeah, so I was just trying to look for something that, you know, would look cute with the story.
And the one thing I got to make a comment on was the page 2 where he's like, you know, putting on the hat for the first time.
Right.
He got a nice ass.
Well, thank you. I worked hard on drawing that.
He's got that Tom Holland booty, you know. Like,
Oh Lord.
and Mike, you know what I'm talking about, right? Remember the Tom Holland comparison to Brie Larson? That was
Oh my goodness, there was no comparison.
I
Me
remember
and Wayne are straight, but we would tap that shit in a heartbeat. Oh,
I noticed you
could
didn't throw
bounce
Xavier
a
in there. You just said
No.
me and you are straight, but you know.
well, we're the only ones that commented on it, so
True.
Yeah, you can bounce a quarter off that, Heine.
Yeah.
I want to be friends with it.
I don't think I have a sound effect for that.
good.
Good, keep it that way.
when yeah, that works. Did Nightwing model for the character? Well, yeah. Nightwing's got a nice butt too, doesn't he? Yeah.
He's trying to branch out from not depend on Bruce Wayne for his money, so he's doing some side gigs, modeling.
Okay, so we got 90 pages of full color, huh?
Nice.
Yes, 90 pages, full color. Yeah.
Goodness, that must have cost a bit.
Well, it's going to cost $25 if people want to pick it up. That's
How long did this entire thing take to from start to completion?
Well, I'm actually still working on it. At this point, I have 40 pages done and about 10 more sketched out. So it'll be probably another maybe 3 weeks and I should have it completely.
Fair
Nice.
enough.
and that's 3 weeks like real time, not 3 weeks Mark Wade time.
Yes, no. It's been 3 weeks.
I'll have it done in 3 weeks. 2 months later, I have it done in 3 weeks. 5 months later, I have it done in 3 weeks.
That's still better than 3 weeks of Gail Simone time.
Oh,
Ugh. Oh goodness.
Wow.
but yeah. At least with this one, we're getting a good story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the idea. I was gonna say I really like the idea that it's almost like a video game in a comic, like you said, like King's Quest, where
Yeah.
he starts off like level 1 and has to earn get equipment and loot and stuff like that, and then become a better wizard and such like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right, and that. Thank you, and that. Most
More like
everything.
D&D almost.
A little bit, yeah. Most things, unless you've played a level 1 cleric in anything, yes, they usually do have some kind of spell, but my God, they're horrible. And you go out there and your character just dies over and over. You got to go beg people to let you in the group, and they're like, "Oh, we've already got enough damage. We need clerics." And so, yeah, that's a lot of that is kind of where it came from.
Nobody wants to play the paladin because nobody wants to be nobody wants a babysitter.
Oh, I know, right? The first character I ever made in EverQuest was a paladin, and one of my friends came over and he was like, "No, do not make a paladin. Do not make a paladin."
They've got reputations.
But now that is what I played in D&D. So, but they're pretty badass in D&D. Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, goodness.
Oh yeah.
Paladin?
Mike is like a super huge board game pen and paper guy. So he's
Yep. Paladins are great. It's just you have to have the entire group be on board with what the paladin's doing. Otherwise, you run into that thing where the paladin is kind of playing against the group because the group wants to steal things and sell things, and the paladin can't let them do
murder
that.
hobos.
Yeah. So now it's like, how do we get rid of the paladin long enough for us to do the things we need to do? And that has its charm, but it's totally unfair to the player that picks the paladin because they're often really heavy damage dealers.
Well, I noticed too with paladins, at least in the video games, like loot drops, they usually get passed up, and if it's something that helps with strength or agility, it ends up going to whoever's playing the fighter. And if it's got like the healing stuff that they would need, it ends up going to the cleric, so they get passed up a lot, even on like loot draws.
Yeah. What do you need loot for? That's what your god is for. Just pray for protection.
This kind of reminds me when I played Warcraft Classic, World of Warcraft Classic, originally. The first character I made was a shaman, and I had a friend who had been playing for a while, and he said, "You made a shaman?" I was like, "Yeah." And they giggled. I'm like, "What's wrong?" He says, "Oh, nothing. You got a really great class. You'll find out in about 60 levels because every other level is going to be painful, arduous, and you'll wish you were dead."
Oh.
Because this was back in the day where you didn't just get stuff. You level up and now you have ability. No, you had to if you wanted to use totems, you had to go get them.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
you
what
had
a
to
pain!
go and learn. Yeah, you had to do specific quests to learn your specific. I started with a hunter, and I found out really fast why they were saying hunt hard.
Now here give you an example. Okay, so your first totem is I want to say it was the Earth totem, and that's near your starting area because that's your first totem, right? So you go get that. It's not a big deal, but it's still kind of a trek. You got to go over here and go there and do that and did this, get a blessing of the Earth Mother, yada yada yada. Your next totem is the Fire totem. The quest giver is right outside Orgrimmar.
No.
But then here's the best part. It tells you to go all the way down to the Barrens. Now this is back when you had to walk. You didn't have a mount.
Yep. Yep.
And so that was long. And then now I'm getting to the best part. Then there was the Water totem. I forgot what the quest giver was for that. But you got the Water totem, the quest, and I know it was continent crossing. Like you had to go across the continent to do the thing to get the Water totem. And then finally the Air totem. It says go to, I want to say it was, I forgot, it was near Silithus, but I forgot the name of the area. They said go down there. And I'm thinking, oh great, if those other ones, you had to do all this stuff to do that, this is going to take forever, right? I get down there and they said, you get to the guy who gives you the quest for the Water totem. He's like, here you go. Because
they just gave up right there.
Yeah, because apparently the developers they ran out of time to develop Water totem quests. I mean, for the Air totem quest, so he just gave it to you. I was like, well, maybe you could have done that with the other 4.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Was a good day all. Hi, Mandy. That was from Rusty Deo. They're saying. Let's see. I love playing paladins.
Hi.
Love playing paladins because they can fall to blackguards. Midnight Images says, along with the book, you got to love that accent.
Thank you.
Yes, I was gonna say goodness. Goodness. I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, you weren't here when I
was like.
Yeah, you weren't here when I said that she literally has the most southern accent I've ever heard.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like straight up Southern Belle. I'm like, oh my goodness.
You're from Georgia, right?
I am, yes.
Okay. So
oh my God, Iron Magnolia up in this motherfucker.
Whoa.
I think it's Steel Magnolia.
That's something I forgot to add to the.
Well, steel, but still.
Thirsty sounds.
No, I'm not. What?
Thirst.
So let's go real quick. We'll go through the perks here. So you got the first perk, which is $25, and that's the book and a signed physical copy of Wart the Wizard, and covers by Peter Gilmore, who's a great artist, by the way.
Yes, he is amazing. He is absolutely. He nailed what I was going.
Yeah, because I'd been following him after Umbrella. Tug had doing the side story for his Littlest Umbrella comic. So I started following him after that, and I was like, man, he does really good stuff. I like that. That's very indicative for your project because it fits the world,
Right, exactly.
Okay. We got this tier, $25. A Dark Tale. What is a Dark Tale? What's this?
Okay, it is it's the book as well, but it comes with the dark cover that Simon Pothier did.
Okay, yeah, okay. That's a nice cover too. I should be down there on the screen. I'll get it in a minute. It's a King's Quest, one physical signed copy with Wizard, and What the Wizard King cover. It's in black and white. It looks like.
It is, but it is being colored right now, so it won't be black and white. But as of right now, the picture is still black and.
And that cover's by Vic King. Okay.
Yes,
nice.
Vic King did the art, and then Kyle's coloring it for me.
Oh, geez, that's gonna look amazing.
I know, right?
Yeah. Okay, and then you get the Ultimate Adventure. So that's $65 for all the covers. And what happened? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose?
Lost her.
Guys, we lost our guest.
All right, let's split up and look for clues. Bill and I will take upstairs. Shaggy and Scooby check the basement.
Looks like you missed a lost connection. We'll just, we'll keep going until she comes back. But anyway, God, Piper, please. Please.
What?
I'm just saying, please.
Do you want to go back in the hole?
I can push more of these buttons. Watch it.
Anywho. Oh, here we go. Get the disconnect bubbles get you. Uh-oh.
What? Oh.
I guess so.
Gremlins.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. So we were at the Ultimate Adventure tier, which is, I guess, that's all 3 books with the covers. And
yes. And then also a kiss card and anything else that is added to the campaign.
Okay, so if there's any any new additional stuff that will be added to this tier, is what you're.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so basically, once you hit some certain stretch goals and whatnot, gotcha.
Right.
Okay, now let's talk about. And I think you're going to know where I'm going with this. Let's talk about this the Kiss sketch card.
Yes.
Caused a little bit of controversy if I when I was looking into this. Apparently, some people said that you were just appealing to them thirsty boys.
Yes, I heard that. And that was really not what I was trying to do. It was more like that's the big package that I'm selling.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I love everybody. That's just, I guess, because I'm Southern and that's just me. But it was like, okay, if you want to buy all 3 covers, you deserve like just the biggest hug and the biggest kiss. And I'll draw you a little picture and send you a little kiss like as a thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's not like you're selling bathwater or anything. I mean,
no. I have joked about how we don't know how shameless I'm going to get in all this. We may get, but it was obviously a joke. But
you're right. But yeah, I forgot who it was, and it doesn't really matter who it was. It was just something, somebody being to be honest, just being stupid and hateful. Like, what's the difference in that and somebody like giving a, doing a trading card tier or something like that? You know what I mean? It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Kyle Ritter is in the chat. Hello, Kyle. Holy crap! I forgot that he can't.
Hi.
But he can't hear us. So I gotta keep forgetting he's deaf. Oh God, I feel like an ass. I will type it.
Hello, Kyle.
Be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, you hush. I remember one time I saw him on a stream, and he was just on the stream, and he was just like he would just randomly do he would just randomly do poses because he couldn't hear what obviously he couldn't hear what was going on. Everybody's just talking, so he's just doing poses. I was like, this is amazing. So where was I? Oh, and you got a sold out tier. Okay.
Yes.
So it was a $400 tier. Obviously, I can't check it because it's sold out. Is this like black and white art or sketch or something like that? I'm guessing it was.
It is actually the original art for the cover that Peter Gilmore did.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's that's probably worth more than $400 in all honesty. It's kind of a deal for original art,
Yeah.
Obviously, I do want to talk to you about your video for your campaign.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are gonna talk about the video, right?
Yeah.
You want to address the giant squid in the room?
we've officially.
Play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. But we have officially said that it is the absolute most original video for an Indiegogo campaign that we have ever seen.
Well, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. Say me and my friend were talking about when it comes time to do the campaign for our game we're trying to get funded. This is kind of how we want to do it, where it's just like it's a campaign, but also there's like skits to it.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that somebody else had that idea.
What for me, it's all about like having fun. I'm making a comic book. This is like the most awesome thing ever. I spend my day talking to all these amazing artists and creators, and it's just I wanted to have fun. My comic book is a comedy, I guess, so to say. It's funny, and I wanted to have fun with it. If it becomes unfun, why would anybody want to do it,
Exactly.
That is excellent point.
Yes.
And the video is playing right now while we're talking. I just and people know. I'm just gonna say 1 minute 17. Is where I told Piper, I said 1 minute 17, and she's like, okay. And then when she watched, she said, oh my God.
I want to know where you got them pants, though. I need some.
They are actually at Spencer's.
I should have thought of that.
Say this art, the way it catches you by surprise here. I talked about it the other night. Like, is this like JoJo a fan art? This is crazy. It immediately caught my attention.
Oh hey, what am I doing? I'm just checking out a couple.
Yeah, and there's the part.
You are Tamori.
Now live on Indiegogo.
See how thirsty our chat gets.
Sound.
Wart the Wizard has
I got it turned down a little bit.
full-color pages of
Kind of talk. I don't think Mandy would copyright strike us, but
store items.
Please, Mandy, no
you're
bully.
good.
Please no bully.
yeah, we already got bullied one time this week by by the copyright claims. We don't need another one. No, but I like the whole, the part where you did kind of like a motion comic-ish thing. That was really cool.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And that's the end. Okay, let's see the chat reaction. Mata says, "What's going on?" Yellow Lantern, yowza.
You definitely got some fans here now.
Yeah. Wyatt Holiday, you are I've seen you on Twitter. You're promoting. He's got a campaign too, right? Well,
It is. His is Ordana. Everybody check that out on Indiegogo.
Yeah. In fact, let me get that up. Hold on a second.
Yeah, post that in a link so I can check it out.
All right. Make sure I spell this right. I might be spelling this wrong. Oh, yeah. It auto-filled for me. Congratulations, Wyatt. Your campaign autofills on the Googles. So
Nice.
On the Googles.
Mm-hmm. So this is I love the art here. This is really nice art.
Oh yeah, his art is amazing.
I will post that here. There's this, and I'll post it in our Discord if I can find
Is this
my
Golden Axe?
Doesn't it remind you of Golden Axe?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first thing I was like, wow, that's kind of Golden Axe. Like, it's really good, really nice.
He's got my attention now.
Mm-hmm. So he's on a flex goal, that means he can. That's good, but if he could get funded, that would be great too. Like, get fully what he wants and everything like that. Because yours is like funded.
Yes,
right.
Mine is, and but I would like to add with Ardana that it's already done.
Okay.
So even if he doesn't get funded, you're still going to get your book because he's already paid everybody. It's done. All he's doing is waiting to see how many he needs to print.
Right, which is fine. Yeah, I totally understand that.
That is background work. This is nice.
Yeah. I mean, this is the classic, like, those comics like we got in the 80s and 90s where, hey, it's okay to, draw women like women, It'd be pretty.
Right, exactly. I'm pretty sure that's what he was going for.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really nice. Really good. I need to have him on. I need to have him on sometime too to really get this pushed.
Definitely. And he's an amazing guy. He's really funny, really cool.
Yeah, I've seen it like being retweeted and stuff like that quite a few times. I was just like, I didn't make the connection that he was with this, I guess you could say.
Yellow Lantern wants Carl X Wart fan art.
Be a little weird.
I need to explain. Okay, so now we got to tell the story about Carl.
Yes, please.
Okay. Xavier and I have we've written a script for a comic. The basic elevator pitch is think Knight Rider, but in a submarine.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, and also the AI, the AI that runs a submarine is suicidal.
He okay.
But it's not like bad suicidal. It's comedic suicidal, right? It's like literally like he wants to die and he's going to take everybody with him, kind of thing, and hilarity ensues if you can really find that funny. But
he was originally supposed to be like a hyper advanced assault land vehicle.
Yeah, the
but
Carl.
They didn't have the budget for it.
Yeah, the AI is named Carl, and that's KARL, and that stands for Kinetic All-Terrain Reconnaissance Land Vehicle. So how do you test a land vehicle? Well, put it in the water, obviously, right? That sounds smart.
And then the budget for the program got slashed, and well, here we are.
And that's why he's suicidal, because he's been in the water instead of on the land where he belongs.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
that is great, y'all. That is great.
Yeah, so
thank you, Yellow Lantern.
Yeah, so that was the basic pitch. A lot more. It's a lot more involved in that. It involves. I mean, it's like an '80s story to the hilt. It involves Russians and shenanigans and all that good stuff. Rogue ops, all the cool stuff we loved in the '80s. That's basically what it is.
The kind of story that can only take place during the Cold War.
Okay, so have you got any? I was going to look here. All right, there's a close-up of the covers. better for the Simon Pothier and Vic King. At least me and you can pronounce Pothier. I remember Umbrella Guy was trying to pronounce it. He said Simon Pothier. Let's see. And there's the sketch card. So are you going to personally smack all these? Oh, nice. You're going to have chapped lips. You need to.
Oh, no.
If it comes down to it, send half to Piper. She'll do it for you.
Deal.
All backers will be entered a chance to win one of 10 variant prints drawn and signed by Simon Pothier. Well, that's cool.
Oh, neat.
Yep.
Okay, see, 2,000. So you already got that. The all backers are getting 3 Wart the Wizard trading cards. More info and photos coming soon. So that's something that's going to be added soon.
Yes. It is in the works. I'm just waiting on to get back what they look like.
Right. And then you got a $4,000 stretch goal that, well, a secret, right?
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to. I kind of like that when campaigns do that. They don't like show all their stretch goals off the top. They kind of tier them out. So once you hit it, then you find out what you've unlocked, kind of thing.
Right.
So I had to keep that in mind. Xavier, write that down.
Our trading cards are going to be trading cards for a trading card game that'll never come out. This special Carl card, when you place it face down and lay a bright token on it, activates this effect when you double tap.
No, I wasn't going to do it like Magic the Gathering or anything, but
that's a real thing. I thought I was just spitting out nonsense.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds like Magic the Gathering when you said it.
So you're saying that I'm a drunk magic savant?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
Sounds about right.
Oh, we got another subscriber. Appreciate you subscribing to our channel. Double Down Hustle. Anybody else wants to subscribe, just hit the hit the comment over there and subscribe. And why am I saying comment on during the stream? You got a live chat right here. Let's see.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
You failed at my failure. You failed at my failure. That is the absolute greatest thing ever. You failed at my failure. Yes, thank you. Okay,
that was appropriate.
Fan art. So how? Okay, you said you got fan art and sketch pages. How would one they just do fan art and tag you in it essentially, and you see if you'll put it in the book or?
Well,
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I keep pitting the button and it keeps popping.
It's okay.
That's pretty much. Nobody's asked me. I just love everybody, and all of this art is so amazing, and I want to show it off because it's awesome. These people work so hard, and they're doing it for me. How can I not, do something back for them and let their art get out?
Piper.
Yeah.
Make some Wart fan art. You do that.
Oh yeah, I could do that. It looks fun to draw. I love stuff that has
it kind of
style.
Yeah, it kind of fits in your style a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot more fun to flex when things are a little more cartoonish than when stuff is going for ultra realism.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't like doing fan art of stuff that looks like way like super detailed and stuff, because I'm like, whatever I draw is not gonna be that detailed. But this would be really easy to convert to my style, so that would be fun.
Yeah,
I could probably do that.
Well, freaking do it and submit, and put it, tagging Mandy in it, and maybe you'll get it in the book. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, let's see. I like how you did the. I call it the Malin thing, where you put the page count in the first paragraph right at the beginning.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If John told me to do it, I did it because I mean he knows what he's talking about. I'm not gonna even question it. If he says do it, it's done.
It's like, well, the guy's been a part of like what at this point like a total of like $550,000 campains. It's like, yeah, we're gonna. I kind of listen to what he's got to say. He might know what he's talking about.
Might be onto something.
Yeah. I mean, being a part of Jawbreakers, then doing Graveyard Shift 1 in the middle of. He's currently on Graveyard Shift 2, so yeah, he might know what he's doing. So
at least you can be reasonably assuming it would be.
Yeah.
Well, also, if you have your page count, a reasonable person can figure out your cost versus how much that would cost to print and figure out whether or not that's actually doable or not.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's be honest. If you're saying $25 and then you say you don't put your page count in and somebody gets it and it's like only 20 pages, they might be a bit disappointed.
I'd be a little upset.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you're saying you're getting 90 pages of full color and for $25, yeah, people are going to jump on that if they're interested.
Also, if your page count is 300 but you're selling for $25, there's a strong chance that's not coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Be willing to how did I put this? It's like don't price yourself out of the market. Right? I mean, it's one thing to be competitive, but don't take yourself out of it either,
What was the name of that anthology book that was running up against Tug?
Oh, Deadbeats.
Deadbeats.
Yeah. Yeah, the
oh yeah.
The Renfamous book.
That's what they've done.
Yeah. They've got too many pages and yeah, I'm not going to get into
too many people to pay.
Mm-hmm. So Mandy, as far as because I know you've got I see you've got tagged Comicsgate. How long have you been following the Comicsgate situation and all that stuff?
Since about, I guess, maybe February of this year is when I kind of stumbled upon everything. So, yeah, about since February.
So you're pretty well versed on, the craziness and all that good stuff. So.
Yes. I missed a lot of it, honestly. I wasn't around for a lot, but, yeah, you can, it's the internet. Everything's forever. So, yeah.
Did you know that Piper is considered one of the worst harassers of Comicsgate?
Yeah.
It really is all terrible.
Piper, you think you can fish that link because I want to put that on the screen again?
Oh man, it's been a while since I looked at it. I'd have to.
It was on that This Is Comicsgate website. Remember the one that's trying to dunk on everybody, and it's like what they're showing is literally nothing.
Yeah. Oh wait. I wanted to say something before I forget.
Okay.
Graveyard Shift now has more werewolves.
Yes.
Wanted to put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll look for.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, there's this guy, I forgot who it is, and he has a website where it's called I think it's called This Is Comicsgate, and it's basically he's trying to show examples of these evil harassers and stuff like that, and he put Piper on there, and the reason he put Piper on there is because she had a fight with Renfamous.
And Gail Simone.
Gasp.
Was it the Gail Simone fight she got
Yes,
into? Or,
yes, that's what it was. And we had to dedicate an entire stream to explain that why Piper was not wrong.
What I said.
What she actually said, and all this other stuff. And they tuned in, and I want to point out that they watched a 3.5-hour stream.
Okay, so I noticed something.
Mm-hmm.
They deleted a lot.
Oh.
My thing.
Did they amend it?
They deleted most of what they freaking
Originally said.
Yeah. they deleted it down to a single paragraph that says all of nothing, really. Hold on, my mouse broke.
This is why Harper's my apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's one of the most dangerous harassers of Comic-Gate, and I'm one of the most dangerous harassers of Gamergate. Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
I got roped into some of the Gamergate listing crap, but apparently I didn't make fun of the right people or something.
So here
You gotta
is
make fun of the right people.
Here is the I'll read it. So December 17th, 2018. # This is Comicsgate. Piper attempted to make up a conspiracy regarding Infamous and Gail Simone. The evidence never appeared. Not surprising, since her given order of events does not follow how Twitter works. And the scheme turned out to be a way to advertise her YouTube channel. Okay, I want to explain something.
Wait.
Oh, crying out loud.
Okay. To hear Renfamous tell it, Mandy. Piper and I did a 3-hour stream about this, right? Apparently, I was not there.
Yeah. Yeah, she tried to turn it into, as soon as she got put in a corner where she could not make herself look good, she switched her tactic to saying, I did the entire thing to get subs on this YouTube right here, and it's not mine.
Yeah.
But apparently it's mine.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, ladies.
Oh, I see. They took out the little. Oh yeah. They still put the tags in there. Creator disrespect / harassment, because you disrespected Gail.
Wow. Yeah. No. At first they Wow. What the heck? They changed some of the tags.
Yeah. Harassment, ignorance / trolling / stupidity / insanity / conspiracy / reasoning failure. You notice how they just picked and choose some of your tweets, but they didn't put
the whole thing.
The whole thing. Yeah. And they damn sure didn't link the stream that is readily available.
Because it has the it has the proof.
Yeah.
They all flat out told me. I was like, look, I put it all in a way that you can freaking understand on this stream, and every single one of them said, A, I refuse to watch that stream, and B, therefore, you don't actually have any proof.
I want to point out.
I didn't look at it.
I want to point out that they did watch the stream, because they
well,
they knew exactly what was being
they
said.
Going to.
Yeah. They knew exactly what was going on, and plus I was making they made a joke about how they're only doing it for the 20 viewers, and somebody pointed that out to me, and I said 30 viewers, because there were 30 watching at the time. And then they tried to say they thought I was being serious.
Yeah.
They thought I was being serious, like I'm proud of, I got 30 viewers, like that. And I was like, well, the way I look at it is like, well, unlike Ren, I can actually draw an audience,
Also, our audience is our audience. Don't insult our audience.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of my friends' names on that website. At the front of it, basically the website's abandoned now, I guess, or defunct.
Mm-hmm.
Because the homepage now says we're finished. We have completed the website.
we have done all that we can. If they were keep going, they'd have probably said here's Mandy Summers putting out her Wart the Wizard book, and she's trying to get the thirsty boys by kissing cards, and all that stuff, Okay.
So somehow the book will be deeply transphobic in ways that we can't explain. This art style is drenched in misogyny.
You see, she says that she says that the wizard has to earn his beard, and we all know beard is cosign for a woman that a gay man marries. So she's actually obviously hates gay people.
Beards? That's just toxic masculinity.
Mm-hmm. Is that true, Mandy? Do you hate gay people? No.
No, not at all.
What did I ask Crystal McGee when she came on that time? Oh
We
yeah,
asked her a
yeah.
lot of stuff that made her
Not
uncomfortable.
No, it didn't make her uncomfortable. She went right along with it. But
Yeah,
you know,
she laughed. She's great. We
yeah.
love this.
She said, "Oh yeah, yeah." I asked her. I said, "So, Crystal, how long have you been a Nazi?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Wow," because you know that's one of the accusations. You know that exactly. It's record scratch.
Yeah.
But one of the accusations is like, "Oh, they're a bunch of Nazis, and you know they're a bunch of you know alt right." I was like, I don't even like those people. You know?
They're a little weird.
They
Yeah.
don't like those people.
Twitter, I have learned that apparently I am both a libtard and an alt-right Nazi.
It just depends on how you look at you.
I'll put it this way.
Can't win.
Okay. Here you go. I got one for you. Unlike CNN, I have not platformed an alt-right supremacist.
Right?
Let that hang in the air for a minute. Unless Mike's not telling me something.
Anyway,
Mike, if you start saying the 14 words, we're gonna have issues.
We do hereby commensurate these Berlin games. Put in German.
I just remembered what they deleted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they attempted to make up a conspiracy regarding Gale and Renfrew.
Oh yeah.
Say shit about Renfrew. What they deleted is what freaking the sexual assault part.
Oh yeah. They're saying you were
Because
using.
they had originally written
That's
saying that I
right.
was trying to hide behind supposed sexual assault to justify whatever, and they shortened it to attempted to make up a conspiracy regarding Gale and Ren. Like, I don't.
Well,
Ren
see, the
was
problem
never
is.
part of.
Well, the big thing is because Ren did it first, right? She was the one, you know.
Yeah.
And then you said,
Oh yeah.
and you said, well, and you were trying. It was kind of like you were just doing a common ground thing. Well, so have I. You know,
Yeah.
and then she thought, you know, oh, she's using her sexual assault as a shield. I'm like,
Yeah, even though that was exactly what she was doing to justify her act.
yeah. Mandy's learning some deep lore here.
Yeah. That was a almost long event because
Yeah.
she had a lot of creeps.
Yeah, there was quite a few people who were like, you know, kept. I mean, it was like 2 or 3 days they kept like coming after you.
Yeah, no,
It was dumb.
It stretched
What-
a week.
Yeah.
It started on a weekend and stretched an entire week because it started like around my birthday. And I was like, well, this is nice. And went through like, yeah, it went about a week, if not more. I know Tim Doyle or whoever.
Oh,
God. He went on the longest.
Nakatomi Tim. Wish he would.
Yeah.
I wish he would throw himself off Nakatomi Tower in Minecraft.
And then he found me way later. He found me describing to Ethan.
Oh no! How
And,
dare
yeah,
you?
He found that and he jumped in there with, "I've never even heard of you. I've never interacted with you." And I was like, unless you just hurried up and deleted some tweets, yeah, you did. And then he blocked me. It's like, I didn't do that. I've never heard of you or interacted with you. Block.
Oh Lord, I feel bad. I never liked and retweeted your campaign link. Sorry. I have now. Rectified.
That means fixed.
Yes, explain it to us Southerners how words work, Mike.
No, I'm explaining it to myself.
Oh, okay. All right, it makes more sense.
What a fine day for science.
This is cool because there's names in here that I've never seen in here before, and I'm guessing they're yours, and that's really cool.
Oh, we got Simon Pothier in the chat currently.
Hey, how's it going?
He says,
Hey, Simon.
He says, "Hail, Mandy," and I know he is. He's got a project too, right? If I'm correct.
Yes, he has Blood Hunt that is on Indiegogo right now. So yeah, everybody go check that one out too because it's freaking awesome.
All right. Well, since I'm doing this, I might as well put that up here too.
Damn.
Nice.
Yep. Get that up there. It's the story of Vincent. Okay. Am I looking at the right one?
Blood Hunt, Payback is a Bitch. Is that the one?
I'm looking
That's
at the wrong
one.
one. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong one.
I got a link.
I got it. I showed his
wow, he's already at 130.
6% funded. Yeah, I was looking at his old one. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to show an old one on there, brother.
My question is, does this have werewolves?
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I got the right one on
no, they sold out on the werewolf tier, Piper. I'm sorry.
there. Got him.
Oh,
Let's see.
sad.
We're looking at 64 pages. Nice. And we got.
What is non sequitur is me asking if they have a big booby tier.
You have is there werewolves in the story was what I was asking, but a werewolf tier, that would be pretty badass.
This kind of looks like an interesting cross between like Castlevania Vampire Hunter D and Devil May Cry, and I'm really digging it.
And I like it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking nice. Scrolling through the art right now. I'm digging this. I gotta have Simon on time sometime too. Now that I think about it.
Everybody get on here.
Yeah, I'll hit you up sometime. Let's look at the stretches.
Oh, you lucked out. There are boobies in the comics.
Oh, wow.
And it looks like there's a backer tier where you could be drawn into the book.
Oh, nice.
As a jobber that gets killed.
Even better.
I mean, if you're going to be drawn in, you might as well have a good moment, right?
Hey guys, watch this splat.
No, Mike, that's the last words of a redneck.
He died the way he lived, badly.
That's good. That's funny. So yeah, there's Blood Hunt. Payback is a bitch or a debt in blood. I like that. And I apologize for showing the old campaign. Didn't mean to do that.
You can also be a vampire.
And he is also he is Canadian.
What is this werewolf racism happening?
Maybe Mandy will put a werewolf in. Maybe Mandy will put a werewolf in Wart the Wizard. Maybe that'll be a.
Why is it always Team Vampire?
Check this out. There's a draw when we reach 5,000 where 2 lucky backers get randomly picked to be on the variant cover. That's cool.
Yeah, that's it.
That's cool.
That is
Very
really
cool.
Mm-hmm.
We should steal that.
Right? I just kind of want to see myself drawn in that art style, but I can't afford it because I'm cheap. I mean, I'm not cheap. I'm poor.
Well,
I would not be cheap.
Well. What do we have here?
I'm
cheap because I'm poor.
Finally, the truth has come out.
All came tumbling down.
Watch out! We might get a copyright claim again. See, that's why I paid $1,000 to be an NPC in Wasteland 2, just so I can kill myself. ... in game. ... Okay. Yeah.
It's good practice.
Hey man, if you want to pay $1,000, God damn it, Mike. Jesus. But yeah, if you want to Minecraft yourself in other video games, that's fine. It's whatever, It's It's whatever.
Yeah, Simon, definitely talk to us on Twitter. Let's see if we can bring you on sometime. We'd love to talk more to you.
Right now, I like next week. I don't have anything, anything planned. So if you want to like hop in, you and Wyatt, either one of you, pick a day next week and we'll get you on. We'll have some fun. So where was I? Back to So Mandy, if you how much money to put a werewolf into Wart the Wizard?
Well, actually, I don't know how I would fit it into book one, but I have started some ideas for book two, so a werewolf may be possible. In book
That'd be a hell of a fucking thing to fight for a level 1 or 2, though. Oh my goodness.
That's gospel here. Got a good joke, book two.
Oh yeah. That's us. Yeah. We like people like tell us like a good jokes and we're like, book two.
My best friend just told me a good joke that we need to use. Like, that is good. We need to use that, book two.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we know you're cheap. Dang, Piper. They just.
I know, right?
And she said she was cheap, not that she was cheap and easy.
Yeah.
You can't just take her to KFC. You got to take her to the good KFC.
Yeah, well, you got to go take her to the one with the buffet. I mean, come on.
No, you got to take me to Popeyes. I will not do it for anything less than Popeyes.
You got to be that Popeye's chicken.
Yeah.
Got to be that Cajun style. I got you.
Yeah. I'm not even allowed to eat it anymore, and I don't care. I will still eat it.
Medically, if I eat this, I may die, but it'll be worth it, so I'm going to do it.
But it's good.
Doctor says I could die if I eat this. He's not the boss of me.
That's almost what I told him after he listed off all the foods that I couldn't have and what I couldn't drink. I started laughing. And then I was like, all right, now out of all that stuff, what can I actually get away with eating and just be miserable? Like,
I've already made a promise to myself that I ever have that point where a doctor gives me a list of things I'm not allowed to do anymore. I immediately have to tell him he's not my real dad. He's just my mom's friend.
Lord have mercy. And Mandy, I hang out with these people. Just to let you know, these are supposedly my friends.
They are awesome.
Yeah, they are. They keep me sane in this insane world because they're crazier than I am. That's the. See, that's the key, Mandy. Hang out with people crazier than you are, and then you don't feel so bad about yourself.
Yeah, no problem there.
Yeah, it seems like you got a nice little a little network of folks that you can call on to get some stuff done. That's really cool.
Oh, absolutely. I have met so many just amazing people since getting involved in Comicsgate. Everybody is just they're just great. I love everybody I've met.
Yeah, there's some really good folks in the community. That's for sure. Yeah, I've met a lot of folks through that and through the situation with Vic Mignogna and things like that. It's funny how controversy brings people closer. Like
Right.
Mm-hmm. Nothing like a major publisher calling all their fans a bunch of neo-Nazis or a voice actor getting screwed over by other voice actors to bring people together, right?
Yep. Hemorrhaging
So
money.
they say.
that's where the majority of my internet friends have come from. Gamergate, Comicsgate, Vic stuff.
Yeah,
Agreed.
It's a little weird, but whatever. You get your friends wherever they get them from.
that's right.
So quick, Mandy, roll off topic question. What are your 3 favorite movies of all time? If you had to pick.
Okay. The Princess Bride.
Good answer.
choice.
Election. Okay. Election. And then probably maybe the Rocky Horror Picture.
Oh, it's good. Good choices.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not familiar with Election. What's that about?
It is a movie with Reese Witherspoon, and I can't think of the guy, but it's Ferris Bueller. And he's like, she's an ambitious girl who's really annoying, and he's like the teacher that tries to. It's really, really funny and really.
I got it. Oh yeah, that's because she was like Miss Popularity, and she was like running for like student president or something, and he couldn't stand her, so he like was helping prop up this other guy to run against her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And the guy was like a dumb as a stock, so he had to like write all his speeches and all that shit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the guy was really, really stupid. It's kind of like Napoleon Dynamite-ish with the way the story is told, but it's awesome. It is such a funny movie.
Election, aka the Western world's first introduction to a yandere.
As if Fatal Attraction isn't a thing.
Well, that was more of like a crazy murderous woman.
Yeah.
With the election, it was just she was just a cocky hard bitch. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, then that wouldn't be yandere. That would be
Piper. We've talked about this. Don't correct the audience.
Eat your salad, sweetie.
Goodness, woman.
One with the T. I don't know how to pronounce it out loud.
Type it in chat, and I'll tell you how it's pronounced.
Yeah. Type it to our resident weeb.
That's the one that y'all probably want.
Sundari.
Okay, so if they're a bitch most of the time, but then all of a sudden they just flip off to being like, okay, well, as long as it's only you, they're Sundari.
Okay.
If they're psychotic most of the time, and they're hyper focused on one motherfucker, then it is yandere.
Yeah.
And if they really, really love them, then it's dairy.
And if they're just a bitch to cover up their insecurities, then it's
Zun.
This one.
Well, if anybody didn't have an understanding of how manga and anime works, now they do.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
somebody's got to be the resident weeb.
Yeah. Now the question is for Mandy. I got a question.
Okay.
Would you consider yourself the best girl?
For what job?
That's actually a good answer. I had to ask. I had to make that joke because that was something. That was something in the recent depositions with Monica Rial. She said that I'm usually cast as the what we call the best girl, and we looked through her credits, and like that's literally never happened.
She spends most of her time being the best friend or the other girl.
Yeah.
But since you're not familiar with the term, best girl typically it means the girl that everyone likes in the show, like the audience responds the best to, and there are wars fought over this because it's very rare that everyone agrees on the same best girl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See Asuka versus Rey. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful about throwing those names around. You're gonna start a war in the chat.
I doubt it.
Because we all know that Rey's the best girl.
Oh
boy.
Time to get into the bomb shelter.
Woo.
Yeah, the fatal attraction chick was yandere. Yeah, that definitely. Yeah, Glenn Close. It was Glenn Close, right? It was Fatal Attraction.
I think so. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I was a wee lad back then when that movie came out. All I know is
even here last. So, what's funny though? The when I did see it, I saw it because it was on Lifetime.
Okay. All right, we have a question from the chat for Mandy. Yeah, they're laughing already because from our Venezuelan exile, Caleb. He asked.
Wow.
Ask Mandy if she would pay $10 to post on a forum.
I don't know what forum.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Let me phrase this way. In a world where you have the choice between paying $10 to post on a forum or posting on an exact same forum that is free, which would you do?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't pay for something that was free.
There you go.
Oh, she's pure. She's best girl.
You did it.
Okay, I don't know if you know, there's a website called Something Awful, right? It's a forum, and to use it, you had to pay $10 to use it, right?
Now,
and
for the longest time, Something Awful users would consider themselves better than the rest of the internet, and for a long time that was true, until about 4 or 5 years ago, which they proved that they made goon into a slur.
Yeah. Okay. Put it this way. You know the people that are anti-Comicsgate?
Yes.
Most of those came from Something Awful.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's the basic simplification way of saying it. But yeah. So yeah. Essentially, they're the type of people. You know, like he said, they think they're better than everybody else. They harass people. They dox people. You know, they had a forum used to call, what's it, Hell Dump?
Hell Dump back in the day, yeah.
And well, these days, like, dox is a very and I mean, I don't want to get too much into it, but you know, dox is a very liberal term for something, because it's one thing, because you know, you yourself, like, you know, Mandy, you put your name out there, so that's common knowledge, right?
Right.
So people could find you if they wanted to. It wouldn't be that hard because, you know, public information. What I would call doxing is if somebody like came up with floor plans to your house, you know, and posted those,
right,
you know, and stuff like that. That's bad doxing. Is what I call
or a
real
picture
doxing.
Of your front house.
Yeah, or the picture of your front. Well, Mike, does that even count anymore? Because Google Maps takes a picture of everybody's front of houses now. So
I guess so. Honestly,
yeah. So if anything, Google is the biggest doxer in the entire planet.
Yeah.
Better send that information to Ted Cruz. He might need it.
Ted. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So that you know, that's kind of like the thing, and they were heavily into that. And then not only would they do stuff like that, they would go out of their way to mess with people after doing so. Like, I think didn't they used to, like, they would steal credit card information and like stuff like that?
Yes, and then they would post it. The general rule for Hell Dump was that you don't post their address or their phone numbers, but everything else was fair game.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was ridiculous back in the day.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and
it was so bad they had to nuke that place. Like,
yeah, they nuked it from orbit, and then they kind of filtered somewhere else, didn't they? At some point.
Yeah. Like, they couldn't even have archives of it. Like, they wiped that from the internet.
It was a waiting litigation suit for Lotex.
Yeah.
The owner of the Something Awful.
Yeah. Well, that's another. Oh yeah, you're gonna like this, Mandy. Another thing about Something Awful is funny. Okay, so you had to pay $10 to post there, right? Then you had to pay additional. You have to pay $5 additional if you want to use the search functions.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. To use functions on website that you're already paying for, you have to pay additional money.
That is ridiculous. Who would do that?
Lotex. Oh, and you also had to pay money to change your avatar, or you could pay money to change someone else's avatar, or to change your name. It was like $5 to change your name, and then in order to change the basic bitch shit that was what was it? Your bio and whatnot, like stuff on the bottom of your handle and whatnot. You could have that changed too for, like, I think it was like $7. It was a ridiculous amount to do stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Where I could literally go set up a forum in like 5 minutes on, you know, a free, you know, like a free board or something like that, and you could get all those access to all that stuff for free.
Mm-hmm.
So
Like the whole them being better than everyone else was sort of true, and the fact that the only people that would have been interested in paying there wouldn't have gone there specifically to troll. But that's what happened anyway. Is that they started trolling each other just so they could get each other banned, so that way they would force each other to buy a new account.
mhm.
Oh my gosh.
And then eventually that broke contain, and then that's where we ended up with 4chan.
Yeah.
Yep. And then 4chan broke contain, and then we ended up with 8chan.
Mm-hmm.
And then 8chan broke contain, and now we have Kiwi Farms.
Well, there was Kiwi Farms before 8chan. I mean, I remember them heavily helping.
But you got to
the
agree
gamer
that
game.
Kiwi Farms has really taken off since 8chan, since the Chans broke containment. Like,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
yeah. Elias says, "Hey Piper." Even though I think you already said hey to him on the. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How dare you, Elias? Say hello again.
You got to
I dare you.
you got to pay Piper $10 to tell her hi.
Yes. This will monetize her very existence.
Yellow Lantern says, "I will kill you for saying Ray is best girl." See, it's already started.
What do you mean? You don't like a catatonic ghost of a woman that barely interacts?
She fishes though
Hmm.
in her gigantic mech suit, but still does it.
Guess so.
Yeah. So yeah, let's God bless, where were we? Let's get back to this. So yeah, Wart the Wizard. We were at 25.85. Let's see if anything's changed in the last little bit here. Still 25.85. Our audience doesn't have any money. But we do get people watching later, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no worries. I just
Yeah.
like hanging out with everybody.
Well, we
Yeah, you're a lot of
appreciate.
fun.
Yeah, you're a lot of fun. Yeah, we appreciate you coming on, and plus, you know, Piper doesn't feel alone anymore because surrounded by all this testosterone.
Yeah.
Yes, there's power in numbers.
You whammons
Yeah,
have
and
to.
Cam keeps wussing out on me, so I'm outnumbered.
Caleb just dropped some truth bombs.
Yep.
Hmm?
Yeah, he said, Misato, greater than Asuka and Ray.
Okay, but isn't she
that
the
the one with-
25?
No. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Midnight Images says I already backed. Well, you can back it again. I mean, come on. Come on. You're half-assing it. Back it again.
Do what I said because I said it.
Wart reminds me of Super Mario Brothers 2. You know that when I first heard Wart the Wizard, honestly, I thought they were talking about Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about him.
Yeah. Luckily, his name is.
Two
It is just
was
Wart.
never a game I never really played. I mean, I played it, but it was really, really hard. I think I was like maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And it was so much different, so hard that I never really had a love for
Well, let's
2. I went from like 1 to 3.
let's be honest. Like 2 was the redheaded stepchild of the Mario franchise. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't even an actual
yeah, it was.
Mario game.
Was it? What was it called? Doki Doki Panic was the
Doki
original.
Panic.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
Doki Doki Panic. Then they
Doki Doki
reskinned it. Was it Nintendo said we need a Mario game for the holiday season? Well, we got the Lost Levels. Too hard. Okay.
Too hard.
Yeah. Well, we got this Doki Doki Panic. That sounds too Japanese. How about we reskin it with Mario? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Because you
I
think
can't
about
get
it.
over the cover for this book, though. I really like the style the knights are drawn in. Kind of reminds me of the books like The Princess and the Bowling Ball.
I don't think I've read that one.
Yeah.
Wayne, have
There
you
was like
read
a
The Princess and
collection
the Bowling
that
Ball?
was like,
Oh, I remember that.
It
The
was
one,
like-
is that the one where the brother actually wants to like really, really likes this girl, but he's worried she's not a princess, so he puts a bowling ball instead of a pea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they did the fucking gigantic mattress thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was the drawing styles, the art style is kind of reminiscent, like similar too, because it was goofy knock on fairy tales, sort of.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at let me go down to the other cover, the other two covers. I really want to see that other. I really want to see that Vic King one colored. I think that's going to look amazing. Once
Absolutely.
Once it's got some of that Kyle Ritter color on there. Oof. I mean, I think most people. See, I know Xavier. You know Kyle Ritter. You know what he colors.
Yeah.
You know who. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know Piper, or you just?
She just play one on TV.
Yeah. I said, do you know what? Kyle Ritter is a colorist. Do you know what he colors?
Oh, pictures.
Well, yeah. God.
I wish my brother George was.
No, he's
not wrong.
He's colored. Well, for one, he's colored Cyberfrog. So, all the art that you've seen of Cyberfrog, he's colored that.
Has he done all of it?
Yeah. Like all the the covers and stuff like that. He's got his own.
Okay.
I think next.
I thought somebody swapped in.
Oh no. Okay, no, he was the swap essentially. Because originally it was supposed to be Moose Ballman. Remember, we had a whole stream dedicated to him.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, there was even comparison and. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, I kept making the joke that he was Kyle Ritter was being paid in Slim Jims and high fives.
Yeah.
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 And he's also done a few other covers and things like that for folks. And obviously he's doing one for Mandy. I don't know where he finds time to do that and get come out with was it Starblades coming out next week on Indiegogo.
Yes, that looks freaking amazing.
Yeah, Starblades looks. That's like that is like the pinnacle of it looks in like an old school teen comic galactic type thing. It looks amazing.
It really does, and he drew it all too. So I mean, he just proved he's more than just a colorist. He can draw like nobody's business.
Yeah, because it's like I'm not going to say his name, but we've got a colorist lined up for our project, and he's really good. Really, really good. But he'll say I'm not Kyle, but I will say he's good, right? And I said, "Can you draw?" He like, "No." I'm like, "Damn." See, that's our hang up right now is artist for our project. If we can find an artist, we might be able to put something together.
Once we have the artist and we can negotiate that page rate, we can raise the money to get those first 5 pages done, and then we can get our campaign done.
Yeah, that's kind of our issue right now is we're poor. And
Shogunai, my nibba. Shogunai.
Oh, I'm working. Gotta hustle, man. Gotta hustle.
So I'm willing to pitch in money. We just gotta get to negotiation table first, man.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is the call out for anybody who needs. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you know an artist who would be willing to do a quasi-military style 80s, really, it's gonna be a lot of neons and all that good shit. Think about us. Right here. So.
Please call.
Please. We're like, oh God, I just realized we became Jeb Bush, didn't we? Oh no. Please clap.
Please clap.
Piper getting on point with those with her soundboard over here.
See, I told you I'd behave.
You've done fine.
You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
Piper's like, see, somebody appreciates
that
me.
I'm good at this. Yeah.
Well, of course she behaves in front of guests.
That's true. There is a lot of buttons on my soundboard that I am not pushing. So. Because we have company.
Yari yari does it.
I almost put that one on here.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it, Midnight Images. Thank you. And you can, personal account if you can. Oh wait, no, you I think okay. You DM me on Graded. That's fine. Yeah, Graded's fine. DM me there. I'm sorry. You missed Piper last night. Yeah, you missed Piper. Mm-hmm.
Yes, with every rock so far.
As Zach is saying on our screen at the bottom here, yeah, it was a bad idea.
It was a chill stream. It was a perfect time to test out sounds.
For like 20 whole minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sad that I didn't get to test out my voices. My voice changer thingy.
No, that was a godsend.
Let's see. Elias Claude said, "Knock knock," and I guess we are to say who's there, and we'll find out.
The door.
Now get out.
It better be pizza.
Oh Lord, that reminded me. Well, just saying that. One of my good friends, Rena, lives in a very Mike knows this. Lives in a very ethnic family. Very Greek ethnic family, right? And so you'll be, you talk to her on voice and stuff like that, and she'll be saying it's like, all of a sudden she'll go, like her dad will bring her coffee, and she goes, "Hello, Daddy," and remember this is a 30-some-year-old woman, but and then they'll talk for a second. She goes, "Yep, yep, all right, get the fuck out." Love you. When we used to do like our old Dead Gamers Talking during Gamergate. Once in a while, her dad or somebody would come in. He's like, "Get out! I'm doing the show." Did you get the message to email me? Maybe.
Oops. Yeah, email him. I have his email address.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Get that to me, and I'll email him. Why am I emailing him about? Oh, he beat one of the he beat a member of the law firm of Twit and Erg today, apparently. Have you heard of that famous law firm, Xavier? The law firm of Twit and Erg?
Is that located next door to the law firm of Hagen and Doss?
Yes. I wonder if a member of that. I wonder if a member of Twit and Erg he's very bald and lives in Durham, North Carolina. Get on! I'm doing a show. Sounds like Piper with her kid. You have no idea.
Yeah.
It's been great, like the last little while, because he's not been home. But
yeah, he's with his grandparents, so we've had smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Freedom! It smells so sweet. Let's go rob a liquor store on the way home.
I'm so worried that I'm going to get used to this, and then he's going to come back, and I'm not going to know how to parent at all in this way.
It might be a good idea to just let the grandparents keep him, maybe.
Right?
Well, see, yeah, because Mandy, you mentioned you have a daughter, and I think I heard you say on the stream she's what, 9 now?
Yes, I have a 9-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son.
Ah, okay. So you double dipped.
I did, and now I'm done.
I've got.
Oh man! Wait till they hit puberty. Oh my god.
Yours is 13, right, Piper?
Yeah. Well, he's gonna be 14 in a few days, actually.
Oh yeah.
I raised the potato, and he's 17. That's enough for me.
when you raise your own brother and you're like, I just can't.
Yeah, I'm done with kids.
That'll do.
I technically raised my sister until my dad took her. So, she was not nearly as much pain in the ass as my own kid. And I thought she was a pain.
I just realized I'm looking at the what the chat would be seeing, and or whoever's viewing this later would see, and it's Nick Rekieta like looking up at Mandy, going, "Uh-oh."
Mhm.
But yeah, that's I guess we'll start trying to close out here. But I will say, I absolutely love your enthusiasm.
Oh,
Mhm.
thank you.
Because that
See,
is
look at it
Your-
right
your
there.
accent.
Goodness.
I love it.
It's infectious.
yeah, it definitely is.
We all start yelling at her.
Like she just get mobs like, "Oh my god, you're so cute." But no, like I said, keep up that yes.
Sorry, that was late. Oh shit.
Keep the definitely keep that enthusiasm. It gets hard. I'm sure you've seen like a lot of the argumentation and things that's going on in and around things and whatnot, and people just wanting to be mean to each other and stuff like that. Be you. Don't let that stuff get you. As I say,
I won't.
yeah, because here's the big thing. It has nothing to do with you, right?
Exactly.
Because I had to think about that, for a while. I was like, there's no reason to get mad about what other people are doing. You know what I mean? It's like, just let them be mad. They're going to be mad. It's like, but you know what? Eventually they get mad. They're going to burn themselves out. I'd rather go through life and have a good time. So
Live your best life, always.
Exactly. And you're living best life. You're putting a project out that you want to do, that you want to do it for. And you're having fun doing it. I mean, we showed the video, so I mean,
So that's important too. Not a lot of people get to do the project they want to do first. They have to do the project they have to do first to
Right.
do the one they want.
Right.
yeah. It's not like you had to go to work for Marvel and like live in a 1-bedroom studio apartment in New York with 5 other people and be miserable,
Whew.
Because honestly, as a Southerner, I couldn't stand being in New York. But like, I'm gonna Minecraft myself now.
Right.
So,
Because
yeah.
but yeah, I joked the other night. I was on a stream, guys. I haven't talked about being on a stream too much, but I was on a stream the other night, and it was me and Tug were both on there, and I made the joke that Tug and I were having this battle for supremacy of the most Southern voice in Comicsgate, and then this one shows up.
New
Yeah.
challenger.
He was like, hold my sweet tea.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hold my sweet tea and bless your heart. There
Yeah,
you go.
pretty much.
Oh.
She came in with she came in with a Southern fried nuke and blew me and Tug away. Yeah, and as 2012 Jameson says, stay true to your work. If you want to do Wart the Wizard from now until Doomsday, you go right ahead. Don't ever feel you got to do something else. But if you want to do something else, go for it.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretty much just have fun with it and stay me and stay out of the drama and yeah, just keep on keeping on and making comics.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like, you mean I get to do what I like to do and I don't have to be miserable doing it? Sounds
Right.
good.
Sign me up, right?
Yeah, my dad always told me, if you're going to do something, if you're going to make a career or something, make sure it's something you enjoy doing.
Oh yeah.
I never figured out how he enjoyed plumbing all those years, but that's what he enjoys. So hey,
Also, if you'd ever want to do a Wart Carl crossover, we'd be very happy to do that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's Wart goes to the ocean and
He meets a talking fish that doesn't want to be a fish. and his idiot human friend.
oh yeah, that's the crew of Carl. That's the one of the good selling points is we'll get to that one day. But I'm going to get DMs apparently about some possible artists, so that'll be a good thing.
Please.
Y'all, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna come up with.
Yeah. Yeah, because we who did we talk to about it? Oh, it was Ishiro and Kat, wasn't it? When we told them about it.
They were ready to start throwing money at us then and there.
I don't know if you know Jay Ishiro Finney, and Kat Rocha. I don't know if you've seen them.
I don't think so.
You ought to follow them. They're really cool people.
Yeah.
Piper's like pretty good friends with them.
I hope they'll come back someday.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we talked to them.
Yeah, they're good folks. But
I believe I met them through a different podcast I was doing.
yeah. And we were telling them the same pitch about that, and like Kat started going 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and it's like, what are you doing? So I'm gonna keep putting money down until you tell me to stop. So yeah. So anyway, so hopefully things are gonna work. I wish you all the success in the world. I want you. I'm gonna start like promoting this more. I'm gonna leave this as I usually do in the chat for. Link in the chat for a couple weeks, at least until your campaign's over. So hopefully people will come and see it. I will definitely start retweeting more often, because I'm bad at that. I'll be honest with you.
Well, thank y'all so very much for letting me come on and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, and you know what? And you're welcome to anytime you want. If you're just like, hey, can I sit in on a show? You absolutely can. Anytime you want.
Awesome.
Yep.
So, anyway, folks, we appreciate you. As Caleb said, wait, before I go, as Caleb says, we're all going to make it. Don't forget that. So,
exactly.
So, anyway, y'all have a very good day coming up. Have a good rest of the night, and we will see you all tomorrow night.
Have a good night.
Piper.